accepted.
Okay, hello everybody. How are you today? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything. How are you?
That's much better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So welcome back after COVID. We had the conference last year, but this time is really without any restriction and so on. So first regular conference here in Poland at Devoxx Poland. So first of all, I would start as always. If you have ever been at Devoxx Poland, you know that we need to thank all of the sponsors. This year we have almost 60 sponsors. So make sure that you visit at least 20 of them each day. So we have like 6 breaks, so you need to visit at least 3 sponsors each day. So good luck with that. I saw a couple of booths. They prepare a lot of good stuff. JLabs prepare a chill-out zone, pretty nice. Not regular chill-out zone like you saw at every developer conference. So please make sure that you visit at least half of them, or let's say, because nobody probably will ask you if you visit all of them. So as you can see, there is a lot of conference. We have more than 2,000 people here. So basically, we have 2,100, and a couple of them who registered last week and haven't paid yet. So we're not sure if they show up or not, but I hope they will, because we are living in a world that everybody is making a decision very late about coming to the conferences. So we're coming back to the gold sponsors. Those are who paid more, and you need to visit them more often, so at least twice a day. We have Gold Plus, so those sponsors, we will see also the speakers from these sponsors. And the last but not least, but maybe even the most important, is Grand Parade. So we'll have Tomek here on stage, as always. It's 3rd or 4th year?
It's 3rd year, I think.
3rd year when Grand Parade is the platinum sponsor, and hopefully it's not the last one. So thank you, Grand Parade and Tomek, for supporting us, being with us, and stage is yours.
Welcome, everybody. Grzesiek always do that I have all the numbers about participants in my head, to provide some data, and he's always the first to describe that. So thank you, Grzesiek. This is kind of tradition that we have in the ICE Conference Center, that every year we meet here to talk about technology, to speak about new tools, new trends on the market. And every year, I have one word for you for the beginning of the conference. 2 years ago, it was reunion. It was we were in the middle of the COVID break and the pandemic, but 800 brave guys from this room were here to talk about technology. It was indeed a reunion after lockdown. Last year, my word for you was intention. So what is your intention when you're coming for 3 days? It's like actually a full 24 hours of talking to people. What's your intention? What is your goal? What do you would like to achieve? And this year, I have yet another word for you for the beginning of this conference. But before I will show you this word, I would like to ask for a huge round of applause once again for Grzesiek, who organized this event. So this is the word, curiosity. It brings me the story of the little girl, 12 years old Clara, who in 2009 wrote the essay. And I will read a couple of sentences from this essay for you today. Curiosity is such a powerful force. Without it, we wouldn't be who we really are today. We have become explorers and scientists, and developers, with our need to ask questions and to wonder. We still continue to wonder and dream and create and hope. We have discovered so much about the world and still so little. Why I'm telling you that? Because this young lady, it was actually exactly 14 years ago, as it was 28th of May 2009, when she wrote this letter and she took part in the competition among 9,000 other people all over the world. And she won this competition. And the competition was about, the prize of the competition was to visit NASA Center and sign this beautiful machine, this beautiful rover, Curiosity rover. She invented the name of this beautiful machine. And why I'm telling you that? This is not about showing you that some people have very interesting projects at work, right? Some of us may have it. But definitely she wasn't the one developing this machine that cruised through the planet Mars. But she was the one that she invented the name for this machine. And that was Curiosity. So at the end, I would like to also read some ending of the essay she wrote, that curiosity is the passion that drives us through our everyday lives. It makes me get out of the bed in the morning and wonder what surprises life will throw at me today. You have 3 days of the conference. As I said, 24 hours, full 24 hours of talking, speaking to each other. And be curious about those 3 days. Be open not only for the adventures that the companies have for you, but also for others. Be curious others. Let's meet other people, because we are here to meet each other, right? What I can offer you 2 things. And the first thing is the talk that I will deliver with my friend Maciej Żywioł, and by the way, great game master and even better storyteller. The title of the talk, I will read it for you once again to make sure that it is correct. So the title of the talk is, "You must gather your party before venturing forth." I guess some of you know this quote. So that's the mystery title. Definitely, if you are curious, join us 11:30 today. And the second thing that I can offer you is the unique adventure that we prepared on our Grand Parade booth. Tomasz Zawada from the Grand Parade is the game master for this adventure. I think it's quite unique. When I speak on the conferences, I haven't seen such activity, so I really encourage you to come and join and see what we prepared for you. Now, without any further ado, let's give the stage to our first speaker.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so let's come back to Grzegorz. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tomek. And before the keynote speakers, I have a couple of the not boring, because this one is not boring. This is very important. As a couple of you might know, we had Devoxx for Ukraine in the winter. So just quick update that we gathered almost 60,000 Polish zloty and donated for the child who came from the Ukraine or stayed in the Ukraine, just to help them during these tough times. And now the boring stuff will start. So basically Devoxx and Meetup. So we did probably last minute change last week that we switched the Meetup with the Devoxx networking party. So basically Meetup will be today on the 3rd floor from the 7 p.m. So after all the talks are done. So only 60 seats. So if you want to listen about Quarkus and Spring and drink some beer and snacks, please come by. Only people from the Devoxx are invited. And the second one is Devoxx. It will be tomorrow. I would say that it's because tomorrow will be better weather, but That's not the real cause, but the Devoxx will be tomorrow. There will be no live music this year, unfortunately, but you will enjoy the live discussion with your friends and colleagues. So it'll be here in the venue, also some food and drinks as well, and interesting discussions. One more, Devoxx goes green. There was a big movement a couple years ago still that everybody wants to be green. So what we did a couple years ago, I think 3 years ago or 4 maybe, we introduced no paper leaflets in the welcome bags. So basically we put on every leaflet a year before we put the GPS tag and we track the path where those leaflets goes. And we realized that in average after 7 seconds, they gather in one place. So I wonder if you can guess what is this place. Trash can, yeah, waste bin. Basically, that would be a cool project. We didn't do that because of we cannot do that. We cannot track the leaflets. But basically, we removed the leaflets from the bags. And to be honest, even sponsors were very grateful for that because they don't have to print anything and waste the papers. A year ago, we introduced no-fits-all sponsor gifts, so we haven't put all gifts from the sponsor in the welcome bags, but we put it on the registration desk, and you pick what you want to take back home. So you will not have 7 pens and 7 stress balls, whatever. You just pick what you want to keep, and we save a bit as well. And this year we go a bit further, so we introduced the reusable badge. So basically, as you know, it's not this one. It's the one that Tomek is probably wearing. So this badge that you have on your neck, it has NFC tag. So all your personal data is inside this badge. So whenever somebody scans this, it's basically like giving your first name, last name, and email to the sponsor or somebody who is scanning it. So after the conference, we'll be collecting these badges back, and we'll try to reuse it next year. So if you want to keep it, you are free to keep it. But if you will return, we will be able to reuse it next year. So if you are not, badges collective guy, just please make sure that when you will be leaving the conference, return it to us. And we have a carrot for this. If you return the badge, we'll give you the faster access to the Devoxx recordings, so that's even better. So the recording will be on the YouTube, and later this year we'll introduce what we call Devoxx. It's building right now. So it's basically like Netflix for the software developers. All our talks from the Devoxx Poland, from Beyond Code and other conferences as well will be put on the Netflix. There will be transcription and so on, so very cool website that you can use on every day. We'll also have a couple webinars every couple of weeks or months at the beginning, as we did during the COVID. We'll have online streaming from the regular in real life meetings as well, in some kind of vlogs and interviews with the speakers as well. So that's one thing. The other thing is the Beyond Code. We had also the Beyond Code conference in the winter last year, and we will have this year as well. So if you are IT guy, but don't want to hear about something else than just Spring, Hibernate, AI, you can come to this conference, because there we talk about the soft skills, about parachuting, about survival, and so on. So everything that every regular software developer might be interested in. So it'll be in the Zakopane. So basically to go somewhere else, don't stay in your town city. That's the URL, and a couple testimonials from the speakers attendance from the last year. Basically, it was a very small conference, like 100 people. So the atmosphere that created during this conference was really unique. So if you want to be among the IT guys but don't want to hear about yet another framework, please come. Okay. You can register now. That's the list of the talks that you will have from the last year. It's not publicly available, those talks recording, but if you register by the end of the Devoxx, you have 10% discount, just to make sure if you want to make a decision faster, please come. And that's probably the end of the boring stuff.